What is going on, everybody? This is Jay here from Maji and Jay. Today trying out a very nice product that I got from this company called Reolink. These guys went ahead and contacted me via email and said, hey Jay, you want to go ahead and try our products? They came out about 2 months ago, and of course me looking for a third surveillance camera, didn't hesitate to say yes. I went ahead and accepted the product. I got it now about 2 weeks and a half ago, and I've been testing it. And let me tell you guys, I'm absolutely thrilled with this particular camera because of how great the quality is versus the price. Right now, this one is $129.99, and the solar panel is only $19.99, so altogether it's about $149.99. And if you guys get something like the Ring device, right now I have the surveillance camera on the side of the house, other than my door ring bell that you guys saw about maybe 8 months ago. That one is about $199 plus tax, and also the solar panels another $49.99, so you're talking about $285 versus $149. Let me tell you guys, I don't know about you, but I would definitely go here with the Reolink device. Anyways, let's go ahead and set aside here the solar panel and talk here about the camera. So on the front side, you can see that immediately they are promoting their battery powered camera here by calling it wire free. We have the 1080p recording resolution. By the way, this is a Samsung sensor, 2 megapixel one. I think it goes up to 15 frames per second. But keep in mind that this is a surveillance camera and not a camcorder or a cell phone camera, whatever you want to call it. This is just intended for surveillance purposes. So on the side here, we have some more information about this product here and all the benefits. So again, it has a 1080p Full HD resolution. We have the smart, what they call PIR sensor, which is the motion sensor. You have two-way audio, meaning that you can speak and they will hear, and vice versa, because it has a built-in mic and a built-in speaker. So that's another great thing about this particular camera. And then here in the back we have some more information and stuff, so let me go ahead guys and waste no more time. By the way, this is compatible with iOS and also Android for the app. So the first thing we find inside of the box is going to be the manuals here, a whole bunch of boring stuff that you guys don't want to read right now. I didn't even open it. It is so easy to set up this thing, guys. It's just crazy. I mean, it is super easy to do it. So here we have the camera itself. It came very nice and well protected. Before, had like a little bag on top, and it had some protective covers here for the lens and also the motion sensor. I have taken it away because I've been using it again for the past 2 weeks and a half. So here in the back side, we have the little slot compartment here for the battery. You would just slide it in, and here we have the connections for it as well. So on the front here, we have the 2 megapixel sensor made by Samsung. So on the top here, we have the sensor that detects the light of the camera. So if it is nighttime, it'll go into night vision. If it's daylight time, it'll go just into normal recording mode. And then here we have the sensor that detects all the motions. It detects it up to 30 feet or 9 meters. We have the mic right here in the middle side and the speaker towards the bottom side. So it is a very simple camera, and the quality feels very nice. It came with another mount here, so we got this divider inside, and then it came with a protector in case this is going to be all the time under the exposure of rain or water. Then you can have this little jacket installed. Okay, it is made of rubber. Then we have the USB cable, so we can charge the battery, of course. We have a little tie here so that we can do custom installations. All right, very cool. And finally, we have here some screws in case you guys need to install this directly on a wall surface. So here we have the screws and stuff. And then inside here we have the battery. This is a 5200 milliamp battery, and here we can actually see it right there. It is a 3.7 volts, and it's able to last between 4 and 6 months. So that's quite a long time. So anyways, here we have the second mount that came with this particular device, and now you can see on the back we have like a little plate, so you can mount it on the wall as well, and then you can just snap it on and take it off. Alrighty guys, so here I have completed all the reset process on my Reolink camera. I forgot that there was a little reset button here on the side where you enter the SD card. By the way, this is for the micro SD card expansion. There we have the little reset button. You need to use one of those little pins, and now it is telling me to go ahead and download the application. So now that we have completed that as well, let me go ahead and show you exactly how the application looks. There we have it. It's called Reolink. And after this, guys, let's go here back to the very beginning. You're gonna see something like this on the application for the first time. So all you have to do is click on the plus, and then after this, it's gonna ask you to please scan the QR code on the back side of the camera, okay? And there we go. And now we have three different options here. We can either use the Reolink's base, which is basically a hard drive, an external hard drive, so that it stores all your videos on there. And in this case, we're going to be using the connected Wi-Fi. And then we have finally the last option here, says access camera. And then it does explain exactly what it is. Basically, you are just accessing it as you need it. By pulling out the SD card slot from this particular camera and then viewing it on your computer. If that's what you want to do, you can go ahead and feel free to do it. But in this case, I'm using the Wi-Fi connection. So you guys have heard the voice prompt. So now it is asking me if I've heard it. Yes, I have. So I'm going to click on the blue icon. And now here it is asking me to connect to the Wi-Fi. So all we have to do now is enter the password for my Wi-Fi that I use here at my house, and you can actually change it by clicking on these three lines. It says switch settings, so you can see we have all the Wi-Fi's on here, but mine is going to be the don't even try it. Now we have the 5 gigahertz connection. This one doesn't work properly. I would recommend that you use the 2.4 gigahertz connection. It is a lot smoother, I would say. So here, let's go ahead and go back here into connections. Let's go ahead and open the application again here. And now let me enter the password briefly. And now it is asking you to point this QR code directly to the camera lens. So let's see if that works.
Scan succeeded.
There, you guys heard it.
Connecting to your router. Please wait.
There we go.
Connection to the router succeeded. Welcome to Reolink.
And that's pretty much all you have to
Connection
do.
to the router succeeded. Welcome to Reolink.
Okay, now from here, guys, you can go ahead and name your camera. In this case, I'm going to name it Mayan J. And there we have it, guys. So here we have the camera right now currently live, and it's giving us here several different options. Of course, you can change the quality, and right now if I click on this icon that has those lines here, it'll change the quality. You have fluent. Now fluent is basically a little less than 720p, so that it goes I guess a lot smoother in terms that, well, since the quality is not at its max, it'll transmit faster from Wi-Fi. And then we have clear. So clear, you guys are going to see that now looks a lot better in terms of what you're viewing here. So the quality, guys, is really not bad whatsoever. I mean, the connection time is a little bit delayed, not by much, but it is, I would say, almost accurate there to perfection. As you guys can see, as I'm moving the camera, the delay is not really that dramatic, so that's really, really cool. Then of course from here we can either take pictures, we can pause. If you're recording, you can pause it and then continue. We have the recording key. Then we can view all the pictures and everything that you have stored into your device. You can view it by clicking here, and also you can change it here to full screen. Now in case you guys want to go ahead and talk, then it has that icon here in the very bottom. And then we have the playback. This is only for videos. So if you have photos, you will select this one. If you have videos, then you're gonna select this one here. And that's pretty much all you have to do. So let's go ahead and click here on talk. There we go. So right now, as I'm speaking, but anyways, you guys get the idea. You can hear people and they can also hear you, which is definitely cool. Now something here that you can change is the PIR, which is the motion sensor. In case this thing is really annoying you beyond your likes, then you can go ahead and turn it off directly from here. Here we can change the time and date. You can have it synchronized here with your phone, and that's exactly what I did. So now we click on next. We go here to finish, and now I think if I click on settings again, now it gives me a little bit more options on here, as you guys can tell. So we had the display quality. We can change that. We can also change the sensitiveness here of the PIR, which is the motion sensor. So if I go here into PIR settings, you can see right there that I can change it to low, mid, or high. A lot of people go with this mode. Now keep in mind that if you are using this mode right here, that you connect the solar panel or have this thing connected to the wall at all times, otherwise your battery is going to deplete a little bit faster. Then of course here we have the quality. You can change that. Right now we have it at 15 frames per second, and that's the max that we can go to, as I mentioned before. Then we have here 720p, and this one goes also at 50 frames per second. So this is in case you guys want to have it running a little bit smoother, then you can go 720p, but in this case we're going to be doing 1080p. We have the max bit rate right there. We have the fluent resolution. Like I said before, it's a little bit less than 720p. This is so that it runs a little bit faster with the Wi-Fi transmission, and it doesn't delay because of the fact that, well, transmitting a 1080p video is a little bit harder, of course, than transmitting something that is less than 720p. So here we have the SD card options. Like I said before, guys, if you have it installed on here, you can access all the recordings directly from here, because we do not have the option like we do with the Ring devices to where we can store it on their cloud by paying them $3 per month per camera. But now with Reolink, you have to use the SD card, and that's pretty much all we have here, guys. Everything else is just very self-explanatory. So with this being said, guys, I think that we have now completed here the unboxing and the review of the Reolink Argus 2. And if you guys have any questions, please don't forget to comment below. Don't forget to like this video if you think it was helpful. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys on my next one.